A note on Auf Kurze Distanz. A German film, I would say a good one, if not overwhelming, about gangs that are involved in illegal betting, and not just illegal betting but fixing matches, fixing games, from football to tennis and then volleyball. In fact, there is one scene at one moment where the two protagonists, the infiltrated cop and the Serbian mafia guy who knows people, athletes in various fields, he talks to a tennis player who is involved in this illegal business, and he says to her, a female tennis player, look, you have to make mistakes, and you have to get very angry and quarrel with the referee, and she does it. We see on television while after that the film and the match and what happens during it. But then she says, I have a relative or a friend who is in volleyball. Do you deal with that too? Because I can make the connection. So what happened was this. We know it's based on real facts. I mean, I don't know if it was with the Serbian mafia clashing with the Turkish mafia and both trying to work with Italians in real life, but indeed we had match fixing, and there were people, referees, football players who did what they were asked for money, and we had the wrong result of the game. And of course, some villains knew in advance and they could place bets on the outcome, which was not just known for them, but they knew exactly what will happen, if that penalty will be given at such a time. In another scene with another wrongdoer, the same Luka is the name of the Serbian guy that is most prominent in this film. Luka talks with a football player. You know, you have a wife, you have a child, you don't want the child to learn in a bad neighborhood, so you need this money. Okay, so look, we need a penalty, and you go there and you'll give us our penalty. And it takes some convincing. Plus, they clash with the rivals. So the premise is this: we have the actor Tom Schilling playing Klaus Roth. He's an infiltrated policeman trying to bring to justice the Serbian mafia, and he becomes friendly with Luka, a young man of about his same age. The policeman is making some efforts, some of them crazy, to convince this gang that he's one of them, that he's a bad guy. For instance, at one moment, they're chased by the police. They hide somewhere, and the police car comes near, and Klaus Roth is the driver, and he drives the car, ramming the police car and pushing it from the side until it goes over the edge into the river. And there you have it. True, his boss after that says, one more thing like this and I pull you out. Their rivals are Turkish, and there's a violent clash. At one point, one is injured and another one is in critical condition, between life and death, from the Serbian side. So the Serbians, especially the Godfather, says, okay, we need revenge, we'll kill the Turkish man who did this. But here comes the mafia leader, the Italian involved in this, and it's Fortunato Cerlino, an actor that was very good in Gomorrah. and he plays Marco Ferin. He says to the Serbians, "Look, we'll work together, but I need this match. There's a lot of money into that, and it depends on the Turk. And the deal they make is they say, okay, we'll let you live. We'll let him live to the end of the match, so you can have your business. But then after that, family comes first. No matter what, he has to go. He has to be killed for what he did to our family." And this reminds me of, and I guess maybe any viewer, of Tony Brasco, because we have in a way about the same thing. The policeman infiltrated Tony Brasco in, aka, what was his name? Pistone. Anyway, uh, Tony Brasco infiltrated in the mafia, and he becomes too friendly with Al Pacino, Lefty, in the film. And at the end of the game, in Donnie Brasco, the policeman, in fact FBI agent, that is not at all comfortable. In fact, he hates the idea that if and when he will pull the plug and he will take all them in, Lefty is as good as dead, because he was the one who recommended and who brought him in, vouched for him, and so about the same thing happens here with Klaus Roth, worried about Luca and too close to him. The finale is a surprise, an unexpected one, and very, very interesting. Very, very interesting.